Okay, thanks for joining me for another 10-minute teardown. In these conversations, I take 5 to 10 minutes and look at a piece of content or a web page or website for venture capital and private equity investors. And I look at what's working and some of the tactics and strategies behind the content or the copy or the style and design. And you can use these insights to help you as you're thinking about content marketing or publishing, or perhaps building your website. So today we're at PJC's homepage. PJC is an early stage VC firm in Boston, and I've not seen this from an investor site before, and it jumped out to me the first time I navigated to their page. I believe they did a recent redesign, and they've just done a fantastic job here. So look at how they use this above the fold space. Their kind of hero text, they start out with testimonials from portfolio company founders, CEOs. So instead of PJC trying to tell you something generic, like we're a tenured investment firm that works with enterprise software startups and has a strong track record of exits, or something like totally generic that any investor could say, they actually use the marketing psychology of social proof, and they pull quotes from portfolio company founders to let them kind of do the establishing of the firm's value proposition for the site visitor. Now, it's compelling, it is believable, because we get that, ultimately, I'm sure whoever designed this site reached out to these founders and asked for something specific, and probably did a little bit of coaching and asked some leading questions to draw out particular quotes within a certain flavor. But there's still something really powerful. We all believe that the group or others are more informed than us, and we are comfortable when we're in the presence of others. So when you have somebody else kind of do your marketing for you, in this case, having a founder, it becomes more believable, and it just is received better than if we had just sort of a generic title text here. So look at some of these things. Alex here talks about PJC being institutional investor. He says that added validity to their business, that they can get someone, you can get someone like PJC to invest. So he's building them up as a kind of powerhouse firm to partner with. And Rita here mentions that they have your back in good times and bad. Okay, so she's making a statement, or he's making a statement about loyalty. Okay, they're not going to leave you in dust. That's a founder fear. So they're taking that one head on. Is this company going to forget about me? Arun is talking about PJC being a firm that had experience from the VC side and the operator side, so they know kind of both sides of the table, and they have a belief and understanding and conviction about who we are. So these are all things that every VC firm is going to say anyway, but when you hear it from a founder, from somebody in the portfolio company, it becomes more believable. So there's a credibility building effort. So I love how they start out with that. But look at their site. There's a lot we could talk about here. But look at how much they use kind of the social proof element right here. Jay Reno has this statement right here in the middle of the page. It's been an incredibly supportive partnership. Okay, so supportive and partnership. That connotes some things to a founder, that they have your back. They are going to be behind you. They're going to be advocates and champions for you. And it's a partnership, meaning it's not them calling the shots and you taking orders as a founders, right? So there's some equal ground, equal footing there. These words are powerful. They mean things. We need to be thoughtful about the word choice, even in a small sentence like this. Okay. I believe they mentioned it one more time down here. There we go again. So those that above the fold testimonials then are on a repeat down here. Okay, so they've really had a consistent use of in this case, testimonials. Whether if you're a company, think about customer testimonials. But anyway, social proof matters. Here's a great example of an venture capital investor firm using that from the founders of their portfolio company. And what they do is they can establish their value, establish their identity, and define themselves without doing it in kind of a boring standard way. So anyway, a little tip or something to think about if you're struggling to articulate that for yourself and your firm, or figuring out a creative way to do it, you can follow PJC's lead. All right, thanks. I will talk to you again soon.